Hey, Ravindra. So we're still here at the Bac de France,
It's my pleasure.
talking loyalty for hours.
But we love loyalty. That's why we're here.
We're passionate. There is a question still about loyalty, right? How do we measure the financial success of a loyalty program?
Well, I mean, listen, there are two levels, and a lot of programs, from my perspective, they focus actually on the wrong level. Level number one is the direct revenue you generate with your currency, especially in airline programs, obviously with credit cards and all that. That's just easy revenue, and a lot of the airlines, especially airlines, they focus on that part, but too unilaterally. For me, a bit more conservative, more traditional, the main impact, the main interest, financial interest of a loyalty program is still to create loyalty, to make sure that your customers are coming back to you and generate more revenue with your brand. And I think in the hotel industry, due to the ownership structure and all that, the focus is much more on that second part, and I like it very much. I mean, would you agree on that definition? How do you see that with Accor?
I agree with you. I totally agree with you, because at the end of the day, what we call top line, which is basically the revenue generated by our members through our hotels, is the beginning of loyalty, right? It's not monetizing necessarily the currency. It's actually making sure, as you said, it's the traditional way that customers come back, they enjoy their experience with Accor, and they use their loyalty program as a means to come back, and because they have a bond with the brand. And at the end of the day, it's the top line generated in our hotels. Monetizing the currency is what we call ancillary revenues, additional revenues on top of. That is a secondary purpose.
Be careful what you say now, because I have your credit card. So
I know.
So I may give it away after that question, but go ahead.
No, we love credit cards. We love our subscription cards as well. We've actually devised loyalty into a number of things, but at the end of the day, the basics are making sure that you love your brand, you come back because you're loyal to a brand, and that's the core of loyalty. And behind that, at our hotels, we want to make sure that when customers come back, actually what happens at the end of the day, we spend less on media or digital acquisition, because it's becoming a very fierce environment where you spend a lot of money. Loyalty brings natural retention, but also it reduces our investments in media and acquisition to focus more on our core customers. That's, I think, is a good balance.
So, okay, so do you like me because I have your credit card, because we organized the Loyalty and Awards conference at your venues, or because I'm just a nice guy?
It's a difficult one. I'd say probably because you're a nice guy.
So if you don't mind, one more tricky question from the audience for you. I don't know who's listening to that with such a question, but would you rather get one free night stay every year, or discounts on all your stays throughout the year?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'll have to use my joker. Yeah, what would you say?
I'm your joker. I would say if you cannot decide as a program, give a choice to members. Tell them you can choose one of them. Empowering the member. I think that's very important.
The reason why I hesitated is because we offer both. And I don't like not responding to a question either or, but actually we offer both. So, rational value throughout the year, every time you stay. And as you accumulate points, you can get free nights. That's why for me on loyalty, it's difficult to reward only in a singular manner. But I like your response. Give the customer the choice.
Well, but I have to stand up and thank you in the name of millions of all members that you do such good value for them. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. It's good to see you.